Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, the place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, so you don't have to. My name is Not Important. I'm your host. Let's rock and roll. China to launch National Blockchain Research Center. Ethereum price risks 20% correction amongst SEC's crackdown on crypto staking. Kraken reaches 30 million settlement with SEC over staking, and IRS seeks user information. Oh, guys, things are getting crazy out there, and the US is slacking. That is why I chose these stories to read to you this morning. Let's go ahead and look at the charts real quick before we get into why I chose these stories. Man, market cap down. We are at 1.014 trillion. Bitcoin dominance 41.4%. ETH dominance at 18.6. We are red, y'all. There's a lot of fear going on, and I'm not sure if you guys listened to other crypto channels yesterday, but there is a rumor. If you remember the stories that I talked about yesterday, there's a rumor that the SEC is going to try and make all staking a security or ban all staking. No one really knows. There's supposed to be some kind of announcement, and because of that, it's red across the board, guys. On the 24-hour and the 7-day. Lito's still holding 7%. The H bar still looking good though. H bar still going up. Yeah, man, and I honestly, it's really sad, you know. Again, if you look at the stories that I picked China's to launch a national blockchain research center. Yesterday, I read to you guys that Russia is opening up, basically. God, why can't I think of what it was called? They're subsidizing mining. Everybody's moving forward in the world of blockchain, and the United States is literally dragging their feet and treating us, I guess, retail investors, us peasants to them, like garbage, like we're criminals because we want crypto and we're in crypto and we're trying to change our lives, whether financially or technology wise with crypto. And like, we're literally as a country, if we continue down this road, I think we're gonna get left in the dust when it comes to crypto, and it's absolutely asinine and it's frustrating. And that's why I chose the stories that we're going to read today. Again, like I said, who knows what the SEC is going to come out and say today about crypto, but the rumor is they're trying to either A, ban staking, or B, heavily sanctioned staking, call staking tokens, securities, etc., which is funny because if you remember just a couple years ago, the whole reason why, besides scaling, why ETH decided to move to a staking coin is all that bullshit that came out saying that mining coins were bad for the environment and they used up too much energy, blah 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 blah. So staking was like God sent to the financial and crypto world and to the green world. It's all bullshit. Sorry, I sound negative this morning. I'm not negative. I'm more frustrated with my country and how absolutely asinine they have been with things lately. So, aside from that, before I ramble way too much and waste y'all's time on this beautiful Friday morning, let's just go to the charts. Bitcoin, see you later, bye. We went dizzle down, all the way down. Okay, so, like I said, guys, if you've been watching this channel for the last couple of weeks, I said there's a strong potential we're going to range. If we break this 22,738, our last level of support outside of that before a cascade would be because of these wicks. And this is the only reason I chose this level, was because of these wicks right here. Was this 22,336? Well, it was not strong at all, but what we did do is drop down to that 21,782. We hit it. We bounced on it. We are just below it right now, and that could be a handful of two things. Either A, my level isn't perfect and the actual level we want it to be is right where it's at, right around this 21.7, or we broke below it. You know, the worst case scenario, we actually broke below it and we're trying to retest it and it's turning into resistance. Let's look at it on the 1 hour. And that yellow X, I mean, if you guys follow market cipher and whatnot, that yellow X means that there's potential. Oh, wow. What's the word? Why can't I think of it this morning, y'all? Market manipulation. There's potential market manipulation. So what I'm looking at right now, again, when I draw these lines, they're not necessarily arbitrary, but I just go back and I look for quick levels of resistance and support, and that's where I draw them. So there's a potential that our levels should actually be right about here if I go back and like kind of clean these up. But again, this line has saved us. This 21.76, 21.7, somewhere right around in there. And that's what we're playing around right now. And hopefully it holds. If it doesn't, we're going to keep breaking down to, like I said yesterday, go back to the 4 hour. Y'all give me just a second. Because there's, again, with this cascade, there's no volume here. There's nothing to support this. These lines I'm drawing are from old resistance and support levels way before this. So if we drop down through this, it can't hold it. This 21.76, 21.7, whatever you want to call it. We're going to 21.365. We can't hold that. We're going to 21. I know a lot of people are calling for 20s right now on the bearish side. Again, going into the weekend, you know how this goes. Could be volatile. Could be super volatile. If you guys are trading, per usual, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Trade at short. Own risk, but guys, trade smart. Trade conservatively. Use stop losses. Don't get greedy. That's all I could say. Again, and like, for example, this giant blood diamond totally played out, and that's what we're watching right now. If you're shorting and you shorted way back up here, high five, make some money. If you made profit, get the shit out of there. That is my recommendation. But if we do continue to drop, though, there seems to be a lot of volume and support around this 21.20 level. So we're not too far from there. What would that be if we get down into this mess? So if we continue going down, we go all the way down to the bottom of that cluster, it's another 5% drop, which isn't terrible. Again, who knows, guys? Weekends are weird. But hopefully, if we want to continue in the bullish direction, hopefully this 21.76, 21.7 level holds, and we don't have to worry anymore. But just something to think about. That's where we're at. Ethereum. Whew. Same thing. Again, we hit that 15.44, and we're getting support right around at it. And this is why I chose this level. Jesus, what's going on with my chart? Support here, support here. It could be a little bit lower. Support there, and some previous support. So we're right at it. Strong potential that we don't hold. It's already looking really weak. And we could drop all the way down to this 14.16 because of the cascade that you guys are looking at over here. But that's my take, guys, going into the weekend per usual. It could be nuts. Just trade smart, y'all. Don't get greedy. And don't FOMO. Don't revenge trade. If you took a loss, take your losses fast. Take a break. Take a breather. Go touch some grass this weekend. Get back in there on Monday. Do not revenge trade. All right, let's move on to what's going on in the world. China to launch National Blockchain Research Center. The new state-supported institution aims to speed up the country's industry through blockchain technology. Why the shit aren't we doing this kind of stuff in the United States? Sorry. That's it. I said my piece. Moving on. Despite its ongoing crackdown on crypto, China continues to embrace blockchain technology up to the point of launching National Blockchain Technology Innovation Center in the capital city of Beijing. According to the China Daily's report from February 8th, the center will create a research network with local universities, think tanks, and blockchain businesses to explore core blockchain technologies. The fruits of this research will be used to further the digitalization of China and expand its blockchain industry. In charge of the new institution in the Beijing Academy of Blockchain and Edge Computing, an entity most famous for developing Chang'an chain and Chainmaker blockchain. The blockchain is already backed by an ecosystem of 50 businesses, an ecosystem of 50 business corporations. Most of them, such as the China Construction Bank or China Unicom, owned by the state. Isn't everything in China owned by the by China, by the CCP? Anyway, by publication time, the known number of transactions per second TPS that the chain maker can execute is 240 million, up from 100,000 TPS in 2021. China has been actively marketing itself as a blockchain nation in recent years. In September of 2022, its government claimed that China accounts for 80% of all blockchain applications filed worldwide. While the real numbers might not differ much, the approval rate is low, with only 19% of the total filed applications getting approved. Along with blockchain research, developing a central bank digital currency is also a priority for the Chinese government, as well as every other government across the world. Millions of dollars worth of ECNY have been handed out nationwide to boost its adoption. However, I can't talk today, guys. I'm sorry. However, cumulative ECNY transactions only crossed 100 billion won, $14 billion US, as of October 2022. With all the efforts to catch on with digital innovations, a former executive of the People's Bank of China recently urged the country to review its stringent crypto restrictions. The former official urged that a permanent ban on crypto could result in many missed opportunities for the formal financial system, including those related to blockchain and tokenization. Now, let's take a step back. China has quote-unquote banned crypto, I don't know, 1,000 times since I've been in the space. It doesn't mean anything. They're heavy into crypto, guys, because they continue to do this stuff. And I'm just frustrated that, the United States is continuing to try and think of, I don't know, cracking down on crypto. I'm not biased or anything. All right, let's move on. Ethereum price risks 20% correction amid SEC's crackdown on crypto staking. Ethereum may experience a drop in user activity alongside ETH price, with crypto staking in the crosshairs of the SEC. Now, this has all been kind of rumored. Like I said, they're supposed to be making some kind of announcement today. So who knows? Ethereum's native token, ETH, saw its worst daily performance of the year as the United States Securities and Exchange Commission stopped Kraken, a cryptocurrency exchange, from offering crypto staking services. On February 9th, Kraken agreed to pay $30 million. See, and that's what makes me feel like this is a money grab. We're going to crack down on all these crypto exchanges because they've got tons of money and it's going to be just easy settlements. On February 9th, Kraken agreed to pay $30 million to settle the SEC's allegation that it broke security rules by offering crypto staking services to U.S. retail investors. Well, where are these rules that saying that we can't do all these things? And where, we have no regulation. They're regulating by force. It's absolutely insane. So just give us a bunch of money. You didn't even know you did anything wrong because we don't even have a rule book on crypto yet. But we're going to take you to court, and just to get you out of court, we're going to force you to settle by taking your money. Congratulations, U.S. Congratulations. You suck right now. Sorry. All right, I'm done. I swear I'm done. I'm done ranting. All right, I'm just going to get you guys out of here. It's Friday. Go enjoy your weekend. All right. In particular, the news pushed down the prices of many proof-of-stake blockchain project tokens. Ethereum, which switched to staking-based protocol in September of 2022, also suffered. On February 9th, ETH price plunged nearly 6.5% to around 1,525, the largest single-day decline since December 16th of last year. Will Ethereum staking survive the SEC crackdown? The SEC's crackdown on crypto staking begins as Ethereum awaits the release of its key network upgrade dubbed Shanghai in March. The update will finally allow Ether validators, entities that have locked approximately 25.6 billion worth of ETH tokens in Ethereum's proof-of-stake smart contract, to withdraw their assets alongside yield rewards. As a result, multiple analysts, including Bitwise Asset Management Chief Investment Officer Matt Hogan, considered Shanghai a bullish event for ETH. Today, many investors who would like to stake ETH and earn a yield are sitting on the sidelines. After all, most investment strategies can't tolerate an indefinite lockup, wrote Hogan in his letter to investors in January, adding, so most investors stay out of the market, but once that indefinite lockup is removed, the percentage of investors willing to stake their ETH will explode. I completely agree. Kind of one of the only reasons why I haven't staked, because I didn't know when I'd be able to withdraw. But doubts have been emerging about the future of crypto staking in the US, with Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase crypto exchange, fearing that the SEC would ban staking for retail investors in the future, which is, yes, they're going to ban it for retail investors, but if you're an accredited investor, a giant firm, I'm sure you can get all the rewards. And we talked about this yesterday, guys. Moreover, some analysts argue that banning ETH staking services will force users to move away from Ethereum. Notably, Ethereum requires stakers to deposit 32 ETH or 50,000 into its POS smart contract to be a validator. As a result, retail investors often use third-party staking services that pool smaller amounts of ETH to enable validator status. If the SEC bans crypto staking for the public, then a majority of Ethereum validators will have to come down, argues independent analyst Ripple Van Winkle, adding, because you need 32 ETH to stake, which means the ETH network is going to experience issues. Then it goes on to talk about just the decline we had yesterday. Yeah, man. This is absolutely bullshit. And again, it's all rumored right now. None of it's real. But if they really do this, this is absolute bullshit. I love that the SEC is supposed to be there to protect the retail investor, and all they ever do is try and hurt us. Sorry, I'm really worked up about this. I think this is absolutely just asinine. Yeah, I don't even know. I was gonna go somewhere with that, but I'm just rambling too much, guys. I'm sorry. I really am. I hope this doesn't happen. I think the SEC needs to be dismantled. It's one of the most corrupt agencies that have seen inside of the United States government over the course of the whole FTX debacle, over Gensler. It's corrupt as shit, man. It's a cow milking factory that they just steal money. And mind you, the money that they're taking from a lot of these places, if Kraken shuts down, or like FTX and things like that, this is our money. This is retail investors' money that they're basically just stealing, because they felt that it's a security, it's not a commodity. Okay, well then give us some goddamn regulation clarity. All right, last but not least, guys, Kraken reaches a $30 million settlement with the SEC overtaking as IRS seeks user information. Fun. Kraken not only offered investors outsized returns untethered to any economic realities, but also retained the right to pay them no returns at all, said Gerber Greenwald. Cryptocurrency exchange Kraken has reached an agreement with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission to stop offering staking services or programs to U.S. clients. Thank you, SEC. Thank you. We can't earn any rewards. That was what I was trying to say earlier. There's a rumor going around that the reason why they're cracking down on this so hard is because if this does come through, let's say before I finish this story, I was trying to get to this point. If XRP wins, and basically that's a huge win for all altcoins, that they're not securities, etc., etc., there will be loads of potential, along with staking and things like that, specifically with staking and things like that, to earn guaranteed returns on your investments. The rumor out there that I'm hearing for the people that, from the channels that I watch, because I'm just a normal guy with a small YouTube channel. I'm a fucking nobody. Let's just be real about it. the rumor is that why they're cracking down on this stuff is because the United States government does not want anything out there to be a guaranteed return on investment except for U.S. bonds, which is the shadiest shit ever. Because I don't like bonds. Bonds are garbage. I mean, I'm not into them at all. And that is what I'm seeing or hearing from people. So this could be really bad for the crypto world. Now, look, those of us who have been here for a while, we know we're still going to get crypto. We're still going to trade crypto. You know, we've got to do it other ways, shapes, and forms that are kind of in the gray area. But I don't want it to be that way. I don't think you guys want it to be that way. I don't think it should be that way. But let me go ahead and finish this article. How many times have I said that this morning? Sorry, y'all. This stuff is, I'm just worked up. I'm pissed off, man. And it might all be bullshit too, because this is all rumors that they're going to come out with some big announcement today that they're doing this, and it might not be anything like this. And I'm all worked up for no reason. All right. In a February 9th announcement, the SEC said it had charged Kraken with failing to register the offer and sale of their crypto asset staking as a service program, which the commission claims qualified as securities under its purview. The crypto firm has agreed to cease operations of its staking program only for U.S. customers, as well as pay a $30 million disgorgement, prejudgment interest, and civil penalties. Kraken not only offered investors outsized returns untethered to any economic realities, but also retained the right to pay them no returns at all, said the SEC's Division of Enforcement Director, that guy. All the while, it provided them zero insight into, among other things, its financial condition and whether it even had the means of paying the marketed returns in the first place. And here's the SEC's talk. The SEC has a Twitter account. It's so lame. It's telling people what they did. All right. The SEC's complaint states that Kraken had been offering its crypto staking services to users in the United States since 2019, advertising it's an easy-to-use platform and benefits that derive from Kraken's efforts on behalf of investors. However, the commission alleged that Kraken users effectively lost control of their tokens by offering them to the staking programs, imparting them with additional risk and very little protection. Kraken said in February 9th blog post that it would continue to offer staking services for non-US users through a separate subsidiary. Fucking weird. News of the SEC settlement followed officials from the Internal Revenue Services petitioning the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of California to allow it to issue summons aiming to obtain information on Kraken users. According to the February 3rd court filing, Kraken did not respond to a similar summons issued in May of 2021. In a 2021 case, the crypto exchange had been ordered to provide information on users who conducted the equivalent of $20,000 in crypto transactions over the course of a year between 2016 and 2020. U.S. officials said Kraken had failed to comply with the summons, nor produced the Book of Records papers and other data it requested. See, dude, they're not protecting us. They're looking for small retail investors to go after you and crush you and hit you with a big tax burden, etc., etc. Dude, the SEC is the biggest, like, Gestapo shakedown mafioso crap in the world. I don't know if you know about any, like, old school mafia stuff, like, but they would, when the mafia would or the mob would move into a city, they'd basically go to small businesses and offer them protection for a fee, and if people couldn't pay that fee to them, they would, like, destroy the business. So it's like, hey, give us money to protect, so we can protect you from us. And that's what it looks like here. Like, I'm just so over this stuff. The regular guy, the regular 9-to-5 retail person can't get ahead, can't get a break, because all of these laws, all of these governing bodies want to do nothing but allow big wigs to trade and play in the pool and keep us retail investors out. And that's how I feel about it. Let's look at Bitcoin one last time before we get out of here, guys. Anyway, and I know I've rambled a lot. Let me know how you guys feel. Comments down below. If you're watching these videos and you're hearing me rambling, I know I ramble a lot, especially today, more than ever. Look, this is a community. If you're here and you're watching crypto, or you're watching these crypto channels, you're trying to learn about crypto, you're trying to find a way to make money, you're trying to find a way to change your life, and get out of the rat race. Crypto has definitely been that thing for people like you and I. And that's why I do this channel. Comment, you know, this is a community and I want to hear what you guys feel about, like, if you guys feel anything about this. Are you upset about it? Do you think it's going to be okay? Let's talk. Let's get a conversation going in any of the comments down below, man. I'm doing this for you guys. Like let's be real. I'm a small channel with 22 subscribers that gets about 30 views per video, right? I'm doing this for y'all. I'm waking up every morning and putting this news out there, you know, to trying to help people get around that curve, I guess, get further into crypto the faster they can, the same way I wanted to when I first got involved, right? So I'd love to hear what you guys think. Please, by all means, comment, talk to me. Let's get that conversation started. Let's be a community. Outside of that, man, I'm just a little frustrated about today. I hope nothing bad or detrimental to the crypto space comes out, but who knows? Yeah. So, per usual, if you enjoy the rambling that I do on this channel, and you enjoy the content that I provide, please, by all means, subscribe to the channel. Turn on this little bell for notifications so you know when I put a video out. Watch the videos, like the videos, comment, guys. Talk to me. Tell me I suck. Tell me I'm good, whatever. Outside of that, please, go enjoy your weekend. If you're trading, be smart. And I'll see you. I can't talk. I can't even talk. Oh, I'm super goofy today. Guys, I will see you bright and early Monday morning. I am out of here.